believe what happened over here, man. Real warm out there, and they came in the house. Somebody had you in the cops came out here. I told them I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. Mine. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. I'm giving you a chance, you see boy. The devil in a glance, boy. The devil in a glance, I can knock you out your pants, boy. Knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV for round number 11 of the Super Dirt Pro Midget Series live here at the Knoxville Raceway. And my name is Matt Bailey, and thanks so much for watching along here tonight on Ultimate Dirt TV. As we are currently in qualifying at the moment, still about a minute or so left in qualifying. Your current quick time man on the speedways, Darcy Wilson with a 19.261 second lap. And on the speedway at the moment is the SM Sim Sports, KRGS Roller Doors. Number 7Q, NQ, is the showstopper, Brady Baldwin on the speedway. He's currently fifth quick so far with a 19.328. And how good is this? He rolls down the back chute into turns number 3 and 4. For the final time out of turn 4. Little 400 horsepower midget cars out on the speedway for tonight. These cars rocking around here mid-19 second laps. And how good is that? Baldwin will stay 6th quick with a 19.328. Josh Walton on the speedway. The Momentum Sim Sports Speed Shot 51.com CT Designs number 81 car on the speedway as well. He's 3rd quick so far, the 19.270. Can he improve this time by out of turn number 4? Cross the stripe. And can he go any better? No, he doesn't. Last lap around the speedway for Josh Walton, 19.351 for Joshua Walton. Also on the speedway, the Club 36, number 36 machine. It's Todd Atkins on the racetrack as well as qualifying. Will round up there. Your qualifying results come up onto your screen right now for you, ladies and gentlemen. Before we go to some heat racing, Darcy Wilson will take out your quick time here tonight over Cullen Arthur, Joshua Walton, Graham Smythe, and Joel Butel will round out your top 5 for the TJS Sim Sports racing team as well in the number 29 car. As we'll go into heat racing for tonight. 4 heats on the program. And here is your grid for heat race number 1. Darcy Wilson for United Sim Sports will line up the 5 car on position number 1 on his outside of the front row with the TJS Sim Sports number 29 of Joel Butel. Damon Mush will line up the 12 machine out of position number 3 with Kane Deller in the United Sim Sports number 95 machine out of 4. Hayden Lyon, the 36 car, will line up out of 5 with Braden Shoup for OBR Sim Sports in the 15 car, will line up out of 6. Tyler Stralo will line up the 51 machine for TJS Sim Sports out of 7 with Daniel Cassidy in the 2 machine out of position number 8 and Clayton Tilley in the grid for tonight as well in the 51 car out of position number 9. So it looks like only 8 cars on the speedway. 1 car not making the call. That'll be the 51 of Clayton Tilley. Looks like he's not out on the speedway. And, well, 8 cars, 8 laps. I believe it's the standard heat race format. Top 3 through to tonight's feature race. And whether they're going to do a pole shuffle or dash tonight is another question. So it's a dash format for tonight. That's cool. So, Darcy Wilson, saw him last week as well in a super late model here at the Knoxville Raceway as well, and did very well in a super late model. Around here last Friday, we saw him for the final race into the Spring Fin. Be sure to watch that this week as well, ladies and gentlemen. That's on Thursday our time here in Australia. But heat race number 1, 8 laps on the board out of turn number 4. They're set to go green. Here we go. We're green into turns number 1 and 2. Wilson with a perfect start to turns 1 and 2. Mush on the inside of Joel Butel there in turns 1 and 2, but Butel will hold down position 2 the side by side into turns 3 and 4. Contact with Damon Mush and Joel Butel, and Butel will collect the outside safety catch fence there in turns 3 and 4 last time around the speedway. And Darcy Wilson will continue to be your race leader. Kane Deller now up to position number 2 and Hayden Lyon up to position 3, the GTR sponsored number 36 car as well. Oh, a big crash. Daniel Cassidy. OMG, that was massive. So Daniel Cassidy and Joel Butel as well. Big crashes here tonight in heat race number 1. Not a good start to tonight for Cassidy and Butel. And, well, Darcy Wilson now with 3 laps in the books, 5 laps left to go in tonight's heat racing action. Heat race number 1 on the speedway. Through turns 3 and 4 this time by the cross flags in the air, halfway home as they cross the stripe now with 4 laps down, 4 laps left to go. With on board with Hayden Ryan, the BB Graphics number 36 car. Back there in position number 3, can see him working the steering wheel in that 36 car as well. So trying to track down second place running Kane Della on the speedway as well. Moves in ever so slightly through turns 1 and 2 past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame Museum and the Brian Clausen Tower into turns number 3 and 4 as well. They'll get the 2 laps to go signal this time by out of turn number 4, and still on board with Hayden Lyon there. Good cool shot up against the safety catch fence there as well. So Darcy Wilson, this guy has been on point all season in that 5 car as well. So Kane Della back in position number 2 at the moment as the white flag flies for heat race number 1. Through turns 1 and 2, heading down the back straight away. Oh, Darcy Wilson caught the catch fence heading down the back chute into turns 3 and 4 though for the final time. And Darcy Wilson will take the win in heat race number 1. Kane Della in 2. And Hayden Lyon will round out your podium in heat race number 1. We'll get your official race results up onto your screen in just a sec. And your results for heat race number 1 up on your screen. Race fans, Darcy Wilson takes the win over Kane Della, Hayden Lyon, Tyler Stralo, Braden Shute, Joel Buttel, Damon Mush, Daniel Cassidy, and Clayton Tilley not making the call in heat race number 1. Heat race number 2 about to line up on the speedway, race fans, and here is your grid. From position number 1 is the tanked SRT number 32 of Callan Arthur. On his outside, your current series points leader, the number 11 of Harry Stewart. Position number 3 with the Ace East Sim Sports, Cricket Motorsports number 50 of Clayton Davies. Position number 4 with the MF Racing number 4 of Trent Gosley. Position number 5 with the 74 of Adam Day and Ethan Basham up to 54 out of position number 6. Bailey Barnacle up to 17 out of 7 with Aston Rodriguez in the 30 car out of 8. And Todd Atkins went up the 36 car out of position number 9. So hopefully we've got all cars in this one for heat race number 2. So like we were just mentioning just before, race fans, be sure to tune in Thursday, Australia time for the Spring Fling, should I say, with super late models on the program for that one. And that'll be all live here on Ultimate Dirt TV, so be sure to tune in for that, with some very cool commentators on the call for that race as well. So, heat race number 2 on the speedway right now. Now, as far as I'm aware, race fans, the driver on the outside of the front row is going to be taking an EOL in tonight's feature. Now, there's a pretty cool little sequence to that because he's our current series points leader. What will happen is he'll get 2 points for every car he passes in the feature races for the rest of the season. As far as I'm aware, I read earlier on in the info for tonight as well. So Harry Stewart, that is, in the Nat Radiators United Sim Sports number 11 machine. Pace car off to the infield. Heat race number 2. 8 laps on the board. We're green. Down to turns 1 and 2, and Stewart like a rocket ship in turns 1 and 2. Put Clayton Davies up to position number 3 as well. So Trent Gosley now quickly up to position number 2. He started out of the 4th spot as well. So up 2 positions. Cullen Arthur's been spat out. So he copped the worst end of the stick on that one. He'll be looking for a meat pie and a can of Coke later on. He's back down in position number 8 right now in the 32 car for tanked SRT. As well, here comes Clayton Davies looking to the inside of Gosley. couldn't get the job done though, and Gosling will hold down P2. Here comes Ethan Bastian in the 54 car, as well as up to position number 4 at the moment. The Applied Marine Maintenance and Servicing, number 54 machine on the speedway as well, sitting right behind the 50 machine of Clayton Davies. These guys are nose to tail heading down the back main straightaway into turns 1 and 2. Your race leader is Harry Stewart. Gosley looking and looking, trying to get the job done in heat race number 2. Closing ever so slightly on Harry Stewart. What's Gosley got in the 4 car? As well, the WP Concrete, MF Racing, Snap-on Tools, number 4. What's he got under the hood of that race car for tonight? Into turns 3 and 4. This time by now with 3 laps left to run as they're going to cross the stripe. Harry Stewart, your race leader. Into turns number 1 and 2 this time by. And well, Gosley closed in ever so slightly again in turns 3 and 4 as well. Last time around the speedway and again closes. Coming down the main straightaway this time by now 2 laps left to go. Was Gosley got in that race car? Harry Stewart, as well as your race leader, into turn number. What's he got? Trent Gosley. The MF Racing number 4 machine. Last lap around the speedway. Stewart, though, is your race leader heading down the back straightaway. Into turns number 3 and 4. Your current series points leader is going to get the job done in heat race number 2. Harry Stewart across the line over Trent Gosley. And Clayton Davies in position number 3. Ethan Bastian as well will come home in the 4th spot, as we'll get your official results up onto your screen in just a sec. Here they are. Harry Stewart over Trent Gosley, Clayton Davies in position number 3. That is your final transfer spot into tonight's feature race as well. Ethan Bastian, Adam Day, Aston Rodriguez, Bailey Barnacote, Callan Arthur, and Todd Atkins will round out your 9-car field in this one. Heat race number 3, race fans, and we're getting through them thick and fast tonight here at Knoxville. Joshua Walton will let up the 81 car out of position number 1 for heat race number 3 on his outside. It's the showstopper, Brady Baldwin, the NQ7. Joshua Barry will let up the 20 car out of position number 3 with Callum Davison in the 17 car from 4. Joel Berkeley, production sedan champion in the Slick Sim Sports number 9, will start out of 5. Aaron Hatton in the 13 car will start from 6 with Jacob Burke, the Kiwi, back for another round as well. And Leaf Jason King will up to 72 out of position number 8. So let's see what Jacob Burke's got this week. The Kiwi. The NZ number 6 machine out on the speedway in heat race number 3. He had a pretty good run last week at Wheat Sport. And, well, what's he got tonight under the bonnet in the 6 car? Or number 5, sorry, should I say? I think it's, 5 or 6. 6. It is the JBB Sim Sports. Number 6 NZ machine. So, Walton and Baldwin on the front row. Who's going to get the job done in this one? Let's see your picks in the comments, race fans on the Facebook chat. Who's going to get the job done as they roll through turns 3 and 4? Pace cars off to the infield. Here we go once again, race fans. 8 laps on the board, another top 3. We're green for heat race number 3. Down to turns number 1 and 2 for the first time. And Walton and Baldwin are still side by side. For the first lap into turns number 3 and 4, Joshua Walton gets pretty sideways in turns 3 and 4 this time by out of turn 4. They'll cross the stripe and Walton will make it official as your race leader. Into turns number 1 and 2, Baldwin right on the rear nerve bar of the 81. Into turns 3 and 4 this time by. And Walton, again, a little bit sideways in turns 3 and 4. Trying to keep the car as straight as he can. On board now with Walton, J-Dub. As is well known, the Speed Shop 51.com, number 81. On board right now, as you can see, Baldwin all over the rear nerve bar of that race car. And that motor is on song for tonight as well. The Speed Shop 51.com, CT Designs, Momentum Sim Sports. Machine out on the speedway is your race leader, Baldwin. On board with him now, the Salah Motorsports NQ7. And closes in ever so slightly in turns 3 and 4 this time by out of turns 1 and 2. Down the back straight. I will eventually get the corners right here at Knoxville. That's all right, though. Out of turn 4 this time. Bryce across the stripe now with 3 laps left to go. In heat race number 3, Joshua Walton still your race leader. Barry Baldwin, all 4 wheels up in the loose stuff on the top side of the speedway. As well. Oh, we got a car upside down. Down the back straightaway. That was Leaf, Jason King, and Jacob Burke as well. Joel Berkeley out of the race as well in the Slick Sim Sports number 9 as well. So don't get confused by the pink car back there in position number 4 at the most, Callum Davidson. So as Walton now, 1 lap left around the speedway for Joshua Walton. Heading down the back chute for the final time into turns number 3 and 4. How about it, race fans? Out of turn 4 is a good run. Oh, it's a photographic finish as well as they cross the line. Joshua Walton will get the job done over Brady Baldwin and Aaron Hatton in position number 3. 1 more heat to go, race fans. Joshua Walton will get the job done in heat race number 3 over Brady Baldwin, Aaron Hatton, Callum Davison, Lev Jason King, Josh Barry, Jacob Burke, and Joel Berkeley will round out the 8 cars in heat race number 3. Heat race number 4, final heat race of the night, race fans. And how good is this? We've got a couple of Kiwis in this one. Graham Smythe will up the 24 car out of position number 1 with Craig Sherman in the 72 for Take SRT out of 2. Braith Kalen will up the 11 car out of position number 3. Good to see him here tonight as well. The Queenslander Russell Bonzi will up the 42Q out of position number 4. Jaden Russell in the 27 car out of 5 with Elliot Osborne in the 57 car from position number 6. Benjamin Matchett in the 61 car from position number 7. And Lachlan Horton in the 44 car in position number 8. Well, race fans, the final heat race is upon us. Another 3 cars into tonight's feature and another 2 cars to the dash. Well, who's it gonna be? Let's see your picks in the comments for this one. As well, who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Graham Smythe? Will it be Craig Sheeran? Or will it be Braith Kalen out of position 3? What's Russell Bonzi got under the bonnet for tonight as well? The Bonzi Racing Engines, number 42. You know that name very well. Synonymous in sprint car racing. As well in Queensland, where his daughter, Christy Bonzi, races sprint cars. In Queensland as well. Heat race number 4, race fans. We're set to go. Smythe and Sheeran out of turn number 4. We're set to go green. The final heat race of the night, race fans. And we're green to turns 1 and 2. Your early race leader, though, is Graham Smythe heading down the back straight away. Look out. Here comes Braith Kalen, the Domino's car. As well, the 12 machine to the top side of the speedway. Drifts down low at turn 4. Tries to take over position number 2 from Jaden Russell. Gets the job done in turns 1 and 2. As well, Kalen, slide job central. As well, Osborne around in the 57. And he's way down back in the pack right now in the 57 car for Elliot Osborne. Turn the car around. Here comes Jaden Russell though. Challenge for the race lead. In turns 1 and 2. Heading down the back straight away. Jaden Russell ran right through the slick in turns 1 and 2 as well. You can see that slick line forming on the bottom side of the speedway. Meanwhile, race leader Graham Smythe is your race leader right now to turns number 1 and 2. Jaden Russell right on the renerve bar of the 24 as well. Brake Kalen there as well, trying to get the job done in heat race number 4 for tonight as well. So Kalen's gone to the top side in the 12 car in the Domino's entry, heading down the back chute into turns number 3 and 4 with 4 laps left to go. They'll come out of turn 4 and cross the stripe now with 3 to run. In heat race number 4, Kalen now to the bottom. Tries to take over position number 2. Couldn't get the job done though. Jaden Russell's gone to the top side in the 27 machine. Graham Smythe though using the slider line to his advantage. Jaden Russell takes advantage of that as well. Oh, right rear to left front. Smythe popped the wheel stand down the main straightaway into turns 1 and 2. Graham Smythe now back to P2 in that race car. Jaden Russell has taken the race lead in the 27. Kalen is looking for a spot into tonight's dash and can't get the job done right now. For the final lap around the speedway, the JK signs number 27. Jaden Russell out of turn number 4. He's going to get the job done in heat race number 4. Oh, Kalen. Braith Kalen. I think he's got position 2. Graham Smythe copped the outside retaining wall there on the main straight. And we'll clarify your results. How cool is this? What a race for heat race number 4. That was pretty awesome. For these little midget cars around the speedway for tonight, and has been confirmed, Jaden Russell, your race winner for Synergy Sim Racing. As well, Kalen has secured himself a spot into tonight's dash. Graham Smythe in 3, Ben Matchett in 4, Russell Bonzi in 5, Lachlan Horton over Craig Sherman, Elliot Osborne. That is your results for heat race number 4. B main number 1 about to line up on the speedway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your grid onto your screen right now for B main number 1, 10 laps, top 6. It is for both B mains here tonight as well. Here is your grid. 11 cars to do battle. Tyler Strilo will start the 51 machine out of 1. On its outside is the 17 car for United Sim Sports' Callum Davison. Braden Schilt will line up the 15 car out of 3 with Leaf Jason King of the 72 from 4. Joel Butel in the 29 from 5 with Joshua Barron in the 20 car from 6. Damon Mush will line up the 12th entry out of position number 7 with Jacob Burke. The Kiwi out of position number 8. Daniel Cassidy will line up the 2 car out of position 9 and Joel Berkeley. He's got some work to do in this one. The 9 car from 10 and Clayton Tilley in the 51 from position number 11. That is your grid right now for B main number 1. Once again, race fans, 10 laps, top 6. So it's the first 6 cars that cross the... Have a look at Joel Berkeley there, popping wheelies in that race car. Just caught that on camera in the 9 machine, Joel Berkeley. The Tinder entry. Not sure whether he's calmed it down now in that 9 car. Not really. Looks like he's looking to bounce a basketball. Well, race fans, we're set to go for B main number 1. As we got 11 cars on the speedway. 10 laps, top 6. 2 extra laps around the speedway for these drivers. Out of turn number 4, though, B main number 1, 10 on the board, we're green. Down to turns 1 and 2, and Stralo like a rocket ship into turns 1 and 2. Heading down the back straight away for the first time, Callum Davidson as well, trying to hold down position 2. As well, Braden Shute in the OBR Sim Sports number 15, trying to get the job done as well. He's gone to the bottom side in turns 1 and 2. As well, heading down the back straight away for the second time in B main number 1, Joshua Barry. Oh, Joel Berkeley. Oh my goodness gracious. That was huge for Joel Berkeley, that race car. Violent all over the racetrack in turns 3 and 4 last time around the speedway. And they're 3 wide heading down the main back straight away. Wowee. Braden Shute did very well to hold his line in that 15 car. As well, Joshua Barry now taking over position number 3. And Leaf Jason King right now, Damon Mush and drivers heading down further in the pack as well. Holding down position number 6 at the moment is Joel Butel, as he now moves up to position as they're battling on the speedway. So it's changing like Nutri-Grain on a Wednesday morning. So heading down the back chute into turns number 3 and 4 this time by. Now with 5 laps down, 5 laps left to go in heat our B main number 1 for tonight. Tyler Stralo still your race leader over Callum Davison, Joshua Barry, Braden Shute in position 4 at the moment, and Damon Mush as well looking for further positions in the 12 car. What's he got under the bonnet in this one? As well, Joel Butel is the final race car in the final transfer spot into tonight's A main field. As well, Leaf Jason King back there in the 72 car as well. So, not many laps left to run now. About 3 laps left to go in tonight's B main number 1. So, Shute popped the front left wheel up, coming down the back straight away there just briefly. As well, caught the cushion coming out of turn 2. As well, coming down the main straight away now with 2 laps left to go for your race leader, Tyler Stralo. As well, Braden Shute and Damon Mush going at it in turns 1 and 2 right now. Heading down the back straight away into turns 3 and 4. So, out of turn 4 this time by. As well, back down to turns 1 and 2. And last lap around the speedway for your race leader, race fans, Tyler Stralo. Out of turn number 4 this time by. Good race for Tyler Stralo. He'll get the job done over Callum Davison and Josh Barry. And we'll confirm your top 6 in just a sec. All right, race fans, B main number 1 results on your screen right now. Tyler Stralo over Callum Davidson, Josh Barry, Damon Mush, Braden Shute, and Joel Butel will round out your top 6. They transfer into tonight's A main. Jacob Burkland and Tilly, Leaf Jason King, Daniel Cassidy, and Joel Berkeley out of tonight's rest of the racing for tonight as well. B main number 2 about to line up on the speedway, and here we go. Another 11 cars, another 10 laps, and another top 6 to do battle as well. Out of position number 1 will be the 54 car for Pace Syndicate. It's Ethan Bastian. Position number 2 on his outside is the OBR Sim Sports number 61 of Benjamin Matchett. Position number 3 will be the 74 car of Adam Day. Position 4 will be the 42 car of Russell Bonzi. Aston Rodriguez will start the 30 car, out of position number 5. Lachlan Horton will start the 44 car out of position number 6. Bailey Barnacote will start the 017 car out of 7 with Craig Sherham in the 72 car from 8. Callan Arthur will start the 32 car from 9 with Elliot Osborne in the 57 from 10. And Todd Atkins will up the 36 car out of position number 11. Well, race fans, here we go once again. 10 laps, top 6, 11 cars on the speedway, and another 5 cars or so to pack it up for tonight. And they'll go hunting for a burger with a lot and a bottle of drink later on. Always set to go down well at any racetrack is a chicken burger or a beef burger. And don't forget your schnitty roll. Or a pie or a sausage roll with tomato sauce. Can't forget that. And a can of Coke later on as well. B-main number 2. Pace car off to the infield. 10 laps on the board. And all the top 6 race fans, here we go. We're green. And they're already 3 wide into turns 1 and 2. Benjamin Matchett, like a rocket ship out of turn number 2. Tries to take the race leader 3 wide into turn number 3 and 4. Oh no, big crash. That is Ethan Bastian in the 54 and also the 61 car of Benjamin Matchett. Ouch. However, we've got the Complete Parts and Equipment Solutions machine out there, the Sean Dyson coloured midget out there for tonight as well. That's Aston Rodriguez out on the speedway at the moment. And your race leader is the Bonzi Racing Engines, number 42, Russell Bonzi. Lachlan Horton as well coming up in the HSV Sim Labs, number 44, with a slider on Rodriguez right now. Tries to take over position 2 and does get the job done. Down to turns 1 and 2 once again. Horton up to P2. Bonzi is your race leader as well. Bit of bump and wheels back there. Adam Day involved in that one, the 74 car. As Todd Atkins caught the cushion there in turns 3 and 4. Almost bicycled that race car. As well, Bonzi 4 laps down. About 6 laps left to go. As they head down the back chute into turns number 3 and 4. Rodriguez moving back in the pack now as well. So Rodriguez back down to position number 5 in that race car as well. So 5 laps left to go in B-main number 2 for tonight here at the Knoxville Raceway. As well, Todd Atkins now takes over the final transfer spot into tonight's feature. Rodriguez as now throws a slider back on Atkins and couldn't get the job done. That car was way sideways as well. So he must have been looking for a calculator to recorrect that race car as well. So now we've about 3 laps left to go here in tonight's B-main number 2, down to turns 1 and 2 once again. And Callan Arthur as well right now is in the final transfer spot. And Aston Rodriguez out of the transfer for tonight's feature as well now with 2 laps left to run. And Elliot Osborne as well has taken the race lead. Not sure what's happened with Bonzi. So Russell Bonzi back down in position number 7 now. And Lachlan Horton and Elliot Osborne are going at it. Horton in the HSV Sim Labs, number 44 car. As well, final time around the speedway. Elliot Osborne, nice drive. Through turns number 3 and 4 for the final time. And Osborne will get the job done in B-main number 2. Todd Atkins home in the 2nd spot. Wow, these position change up very quickly. In tonight's B-main number 2, we'll get your official race results in just a sec. Here for B-main number 2. Well, B-main number 2 results on your screen right now. Osborne over Atkins. Adam Day in position number 3 and gets the job done into tonight's feature race as well. Sheeran Over Lachlan Horton, Russell Bonsi will take out the final transfer spot. Callan Arthur, Aston Rodriguez, Bailey Barnacote, Ethan Bastion, and Benjamin Matchett. Positions 7 through to 11 will be joining the rest of the race fans in the main grandstand later on. Be sure to get an autograph and a pie and a sausage roll. Pie, should I say, or sausage roll, and a can of Coca-Cola no sugar. Kids, don't drink normal Coke. It's bad for you. All right. Well, race fans, here's a pretty cool part of the night as well. We're going into dash number 1. So we'll find out what race cars are coming out onto the speedway in just a sec. Okay, race fans. Well, dash number 1 is green into turns 1 and 2. I believe it'll be 6 laps. So, top 2 would advance on to dash number 2 out of this one. And they're 3 wide out of turn number 4. How cool is this? Race fans, the SRT Australia NQ7, the car just Rolladors. The showstopper, Brady Baldwin, is your current race leader into turns number 3 and 4. Right now, coming down through turns 3 and 4 this time by. They should have about 4 laps left to go as they cross the stripe. Into turns number 1 and 2, Clayton Davies with a slider on Kane Della there. In turns number 1 and 2, the 95 car. They're side by side into turns number 3 and 4 though. Kane Della tries to take the spot back and does so. But Davies puts the car down low on the speedway and takes the spot back into turns 1 and 2 right now. Oh, the race is on. It's not over yet, race fans. Heading down the back chute into turns number 3 and 4. This time by now, I believe they should have about 2 laps left to go. So as they cross the stripe now, Brady Baldwin is your race leader. Into turns number 1 and 2, heading down the back chute. And Davies holds down P2 right now and sets your eyes on your race leader. Baldwin caught the cushion there in turns 3 and 4. And it's only going to get better from here on out. Oh, Kane Della. That race car up and over in a massive way. Unfortunately, in the 95 car. So it should be the checkered flag out of turn 4 this time by Brady Baldwin. And Clayton Davies will move on in this one. Braith Kalen as well, and the rest of the drivers will line up in their respective positions in tonight's feature race. Dash number 2, not far from coming up onto your speedway in just a sec. Okay, race fans, so just an announcement. In this dash race, the final dash race of tonight, there will be 6 cars on the speedway. Now, this is how they finish in this one. We'll line up your top 6 positions in tonight's feature. So, we've got 4 heat winners, plus the 2 that transferred on from dash number 1. which will be Brady Baldwin and Clayton Davies. So it looks like we've got Darcy Wilson, Harry Stewart, Josh Walton, Jaden Russell, Brady Baldwin, and Clayton Davies. Now just remember, Stewart will be starting from the back of the field, though, in tonight's feature race. Out of turn number 4, we're green. Into turns number 1 and 2, and Wilson, like a rocket ship, into turns 1 and 2, but Stewart, oh no, we've got a car massively upside down. Jaden Russell, the Synergy Sim Racing JK Designs number 27 machine, as well, took a massive lick in that 27 car. As well, Brady Baldwin flirts with the cushion in the NQ7. Wow, lucky not to upset that race car, though. Does so a little bit down the back chute. Into turns number 3 and 4, this time by. And Harry Stewart is your race leader. Into turns 1 and 2. Brady Baldwin, though, trying to make a move on Darcy Wilson. Joshua Walton is running in the second spot right now. But here comes Baldwin. They've got this, the showstopper. Oh, turns the car around. And caught the left rear of the 81. Not the result that Baldwin wanted, and all that hard work has gone down the drain. Not what Baldwin wanted in the NQ7. Clayton Davies now in position number 3. In the 50 car right now. Baldwin, we should only have a couple of lefts to go. Oh, Joshua Walton upside down. In the 81 car, he was running in the second spot as well. And Harry Stewart is gone in the 11 car. He has checked out in dash number 2. Oh, and he's just upended it as well. Harry Stewart, your race leader, upside down in this one. 3 cars left on the circuit. And, well, Davies, Wilson, and Baldwin. This will start your top 3 race fans. So, how cool is this? And we're going to have a front row consisting of Clayton Davies and Brady Baldwin. Wow. Well, race fans, the action is not over yet. And we're going to take a moment to step aside here on Ultimate Dirt TV. And we're going to take a quick break, get our voices back, and we'll be back on the other side of this with your 35-lap feature race still yet to come.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Welcome back to UltimateDirtTV race fans. It's showtime for your feature race here tonight. Here is your grid from position number 24. He drives the Bonzi Racing Engines number 42. It's Russell Bonzi. Position number 23 is the 29 machine of Joel Butel. Position number 22 is the 44 machine of Lachlan Horton. Position number 21 is the 15 machine of Braden Shute. Position number 20 is the 72 machine for Tanked SRT. It's Craig Sheeran. Position 19 is the 12 machine of Damon Morsh. Position number 18 is the 74 machine for Sydney Crash Crew. It's Adam Day. Position number 17 is the SM Sim Sports number 20 of Josh Barry. Position 16 is the 36 machine. Number 15 is the number 17 machine for United Sim Sports. It's Callum Davidson. Position 14 is the 57 machine of Elliot Osborne. Position 13 is the 51 machine of Tyler Strallo. Position number 12 is the 24 machine of Graham Smythe. Position number 11 is the 13 machine of Aaron Hatton. And then we have your 2- grids lining up on there as well. So I believe it should be, I can't get it right for the life of me. I should have written it down again. So Kane Dell will start the 95 machine from position number 10. And Hayden Lyon for Outlaw Sim Racing will line up out of position 9 of the 36 car. Trent Gosley will line up the 4 machine out of position number 8. Out of position number 7 will be the number 12 machine of Braith Kalen. Position 6 will be the 81 machine of Joshua Walton. Position number 5 will be the 11 machine, or should be the 11 machine, of Harry Stewart. Jaden Russell out of position number 4 in the 27 machine. Darcy Wilson out of 3. And your front row is Brady Baldwin and Clayton Davies on the front row. Ladies and gentlemen, the time for talk is finally finished. It's time to settle up Knoxville, because here we go. 35 laps on the board. We're green to turns number 1 and 2. And they're already 2 and 3 wide in the pack. Right now, heading into turns number 3 and 4. Oh, race car upside down massively. Kane Deller as well. 3 cars involved in that one. And we are yellow, yellow, yellow on the speedway. These cars come down to a idling pace. And we'll find out where it all started. You can see these guys 3 wide. Wilson, Walton, Russell, as well as Braith Kalen there as well. Oh, it all started with Josh Walton. And Hayden Lyon as well. And I think that was Graham Smythe there as well, who turned the car around in the 24 car. As we have a look at it from the GTR Fabrication number 36 machine of Hayden Lyon as well. He caught the cushion and then just caught the outside safety catch fence, as well as Joshua Walton, as well Damon Mush, as well as Graham Smythe, Kane Deller as well. Another car upside down. And well, it was all over from there. Massive ride for Joshua Walton as well in that race car. Todd Atkins as well was the third car that was upside down, the Club 36 car as well. So 3 cars out of tonight. 21 cars remaining on the speedway. And still 33 laps to go. Clayton Davies is your race leader. Darcy Wilson in position 2. Brady Baldwin in 3. Jaden Russell in position 4. Trent Gosley in 5. Braith Kalen in position number 6 in the 12 car. Who's going to get the job done tonight? Race fans, here we go. Back to green flag racing at turn number 4. Clayton Davies gets a good start in the Ace eSim Sports number 50 machine. Drifts up high in turns 1 and 2. Flirting with the cushion is Clayton Davies, and that's not where you pretty much want to flirt at the moment as well. And Brady Baldwin as well, up to position number 2. As well on the speedway as well. Your race leader is Clayton Davies. Good shot on the fence cam. They're in turn on the main straight. Darcy Wilson looking for P2, and we're caution on the speedway once again. We'll take a quick look at your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. Hashtag strong as Mac. And, well, let's find out where it all went wrong this time. And, well, Jaden Russell, the JK Signs Synergy Sim Racing number 27, upside down. And not really wants to beat tonight in that 27 car as well. He had a blistering run earlier on in tonight in that 27 car. Unlucky for Jaden Russell as well as Damon Mush. Wow. That was vicious in that 12 car. That was pretty unlucky for Damon Mush there as well. As we go back to live pictures around the Knoxville Raceway. Such a beautiful venue here in Knoxville, Iowa. As well, race fans, here is your running order at the moment. Clayton Davies is your race leader over Darcy Wilson in 2. Baldwin in position number 3. Kane Deller in 4. Braith Kalen in position number 5. Aaron Haddon, Tyler Stralo, Braden Shute, Callum Davison, and Elliot Osborne round out your top 10. So far, ladies and gentlemen, when we come back to the green flag, we'll work lap number 9 of 35. Out of turn number 4, we're back to green here at Knoxville. And Clayton Davis gets a good start once again down to turns 1 and 2. Oh, we got a big crash. There was cars in the safety catch fence, and I don't know if anyone survived out of that. Baldwin looks like he did. I think it was Brady Baldwin that caught the outside catch fence, and we're 3 and 4 wide down the main straightaway into turns 1 and 2. They're still holding it down 3 wide as well. Holy cow. How cool is this? Braith Kalen as well as Braden Shute in there as well. Oh, one car massively upside down. Wowee, that was Adam Day in the 74 car. As well, we're yellow caution on the speedway. As we're working lap number 11. Holy smoke, race fans. How cool is this? Yeah, definitely as well, Anthony. The caution is definitely catching out a few people there. Just checking on the Facebook chat. As well, Joe Butel involved in that one as well as Todd Atkins in the 36 car. And wowee. Some race cars have taken some big licks tonight. Here at the Knoxville Raceway. As we take a look on the drone cam. How cool is this, race fans? Check out this drone cam. How awesome is that? Whoever's flying that thing needs the gold star. That is pretty awesome. Have a look at this around the Knoxville Raceway, race fans. When we come back to the green flag, we'll be working lap number 14 of 35. Clayton Davies is your race leader. Kane Deller in position number 2. Brady Baldwin in 3. Darcy Wilson in position number 4. Braden Shute in 5. So it looks like that those couple of 3 and 4 wides in position. Oh, sorry, out on the speedway as well. Braden Shute, though, is your hard charger out on the speedway at the moment. Is up 16 positions in that number 15 car as well. How cool is that for Braden Shute? Well, race fans, we're getting set to go back to the green flag as well around this time around the speedways. They roll through turns 1 and 2 past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and the Brian Clausen Tower as well. And that is a cool place that you want to visit if you ever get a chance, race fans, to visit this racetrack in real life. That is one place you want to visit, is the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame in Knoxville, Iowa. We're back to green, though, here at the Knoxville Raceway. And Clayton Davies is your race leader, heading down into turns 1 and 2. 3 wide, though, momentarily in turns 1 and 2. Braden Shute looking for further positions. Pardon me, sorry. As well on the speedway. Another race car upside down. And Braith Kalen viciously upside down in the 12S machine. As well, no yellow flag on the speedway as yet for that one. So, Brady Baldwin, though, looking for a further podium finish here in tonight's A-Main. We're working lap number 16 as well as they cross the line now. Lap number 17 of 35. Baldwin to the top side. In turns 1 and 2, Della looking as well, trying to hold down position number 2. Wow, this is close racing, and Baldwin makes it through on the bottom. As well, how cool is this, race fans? Kane Della in the number 95 machine. On the bottom side, Braden Shute there as well. Here comes Aaron Haddon. The 13 car for BSL Racing. As well, the 13 car is up to position number 3. Taking it over from Kane Della right now. Heading down the main straightaway. Ladies and gentlemen, we're working lap number 19 of 35. Your current race leader is Clayton Davies. Brady Baldwin, the showstopper, in position number 2. As well, Aaron Haddon. Here comes Harry Stewart. Race fans, how cool is this? This guy is on the move in the 11 car. Harry Stewart, the Nat Rad Radiators, number 11. They're 3 wide into turns 1 and 2. Out of turns 1 and 2, heading down. Out of turn 3 and 4. This time by, though, Harry Stewart. It catches the cushion, heading down the main straight into turns 1 and 2. He's up to position number 4. On the speedway right now, working lap 21 of 35. Wow, race fans, this feature race has been a belter here tonight. As well, Clayton Davies, still your race leader though, in turns 1 and 2. Heading down the back straight away, Aaron Haddon has not given up yet. The BSL Racing number 13 machine. On the top side as well, trying to make some more ground up on Baldwin. Shute there, still in the pack as well. Braden Shute, he's up more than 16 positions now in that 15 car. But here comes Stewart on the top side. What a class drive by this guy here tonight as well. Compact speed car driver out of Queensland. And this guy's on the charge. Working lap 24 currently of 35. And we're heading through turns 1 and 2. Heading down the back straight away. Your race leader is Clayton Davies. He's got a lengthy lead as well in the number 50 machine. But Stewart's gone to the bottom. Harry Stewart. Wowee. What a drive. He's gone back to the top side again in turns 1 and 2. On the cushion. Stewart upside down. Wowee. He tried to keep the car going. Oh, that guy will be about as dark as 2 a.m. in that race car. How unfortunate is that? You can't get any worse than that here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Harry Stewart out of the race. He's back down in position number 12 right now. So he's got some work to do. We've just got about 9 laps to go. I was getting there. It was on the tip of my tongue. So Clayton Davies is still your race leader, race fans. This guy's having a blistering run out in front. And he's finding different lines to run around the speedway as well. The CD Simtographies, Ace E Sim Sports, Cricket Motorsports, Western Machine Shop number 50. This guy is absolutely on fire here tonight. Well, race fans, how cool is this? Davies, still your race leader. Baldwin still back there in 2, and Aaron Hatton in position number 3 at the moment. Can see how comfortable Clayton Davies is in the 50 car. Brady Baldwin as well in the NQ7. As well, he's comfortable out there on the speedway as well, running the top side of the speedway, trying to bang the boards down. As well, unfortunately, it looks like Harry Stewart out of the race for tonight. He's back in pit lane. As well as Damon Morsh in the 12 car out for tonight. About 13 cars remaining on the speedway at the moment, race fans. We got 5 laps left to run here at the Knoxville Raceway. The race is only going to get better. Braden Shoot bicycles the car in turns 1 and 2. Almost went upside down. Lachlan Horton. This guy's come from nowhere on the speedway. He's up to position number 6 as well, looking for a top 5 run here tonight at the Knoxville Raceway. Meanwhile, not many laps left to run here in tonight's feature race. How cool is this? So on the bottom side goes the HSV Sim Labs number 44 car upside down. As well, that's Tyler Stralo in the 51 machine. He went upside down big time there in turns 3 and 4. As well, back down to turns 1 and 2 once again. Heading down the back straight. Lachlan Horton up to position number 4 on the speedway. Kane Della still holding down the top 5 at the moment. As well as we look back up towards the front of the pack. Right now with 2 laps left to run. This guy, Clayton Davies. Who is he? Well, he's an absolute superstar here tonight at the Knoxville Raceway. 1 lap to go. The white lights are flashing for your race leader, Clayton Davies. The CD Simtographies, Ace eSim Sports, Cricket Motorsports, Western Machine Shop, number 50, takes the car through turns 3 and 4, negotiates the final corner out of turn number 4, collects the checkered flag, race fans, and gets the job done. Clayton Davies in home in position 1. Brady Baldwin in 2, and Aaron Hatton will round out your podium here tonight. The fireworks go off big time here at the Knoxville Raceway. It's a big win tonight here for Clayton Davies. As well, and how cool is this? He pulls the car up on the main straight as well, as we got your official results on your screen right now, race fans. Clayton Davies gets the job done. Home in position number 1. Brady Baldwin in 2. Aaron Hatton in position number 3. Lachlan Horton in position number 4. And a great run tonight for the HSV Sim Labs number 44. Kane Della will come home in position 5 for United Sim Sports. Trent Gosley home in position number 6 for MF Racing. Graham Smythe will come home in position number 7. Tyler Stralo in position number 8. Adam Day will come home in position number 9, and that's his best finish of his of this season so far. And Joshua Barry will round out your top 10. Home in position number 11 was Joel Butel. Darcy Wilson will come home in position 12. Pardon me. Braden Shute will come home in position number 13. And he was one of your casualties in tonight's racing as well. Harry Stewart in 14th, Craig Sheeran 15th, Todd Atkins 16th, Elliot Osborne 17th, Callum Davidson in position 18, Braith Kalen in 19th, Russell Bonsi 20th, Jaden Russell 21st, Joshua Walton 22nd, Hayden Lyon and Damon Morsh will round out your 23rd and 24th positions here tonight in your feature race. Well, race fans, we're going to head straight down to victory lane, and this guy will have the biggest smile on his face of his career so far here tonight in this season for the Super Dirt Pro Midget Series. On board right now with Clayton Davies. Clayton, mate, what an awesome race, man. You led all 35 laps here tonight. It was an awesome race, mate. Congratulations.
Mate, I think I Houdini'd that one. I don't know how I managed to pull away with the win on that one, especially considering that I didn't think I was really in that much of a chance with not really having much pace on Harry in the heat. And yeah, Houdini.
Mate, I think there would have been at least a 2 to 3 second gap there between you and second place. But, mate, it was an absolute wicked race here tonight, mate. Run us through the race car, run us through the track, mate. It was a pretty gnarly track out there tonight.
Yeah, track was definitely a bit of a technical one. I was kind of a bit of a guessing game at the start, and I just went with the old faithful slider that usually works around here. But I got beat by Harry and Joel on Monday night, and they were running the top, so I thought I had to give it a bit of a go. But yeah, it ended up working out really well. The car was perfect. I couldn't thank Tyler and TJ, the dudes at TGS, for this 6 setup for the midget. It was just once I got into a rhythm, the car pretty much just drove itself, and I could just cruise.
Mate, well done on your drive here tonight, mate. Quick sponsor shout out, 2 turns of wheels on this race car.
I'd like to thank Western Machine Shop, Atlantic Oil, P1 Performance Race Gear, AC Sports, Cookie Motorsports, SRT Australia, BK Design, CD Cinematography, Alex and the rest of the guys at ABR Setup Shop for helping me out with all my sprint car stuff and driver mentoring. You and Brett for putting on the broadcast every week. Top-notch broadcast, and I love it. And the rest of the dudes at SDS for putting on the league.
Mate, you're getting better with this. Well done to the sponsorship stuff, mate. It was a wicked race here tonight, mate. Well done, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, mate.
Ladies and gentlemen, how cool was that with Clayton Davies there right now on board with Brady Baldwin, the SRT Australia NQ7. Brady, mate, another podium finish here tonight for you, mate. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, Matty. Can't be too disappointed running second once again. Clayton was just too good. I think that last restart, while I was battling everyone else, he just sort of checked out and probably had a better car. Honestly, I missed the setup a lot, so we're quite a ways off, but obviously good enough for second. But it's a bit disappointing in the end to be so far behind Clayton, but is what it is. Can't complain too much.
Mate, we're watching you halfway throughout the race there. You're probably one of the cars running the top side of the speedway. Run us through the top side of the speedway, mate. She was pretty bumpy up there.
Yeah, it definitely was. If you got on top of that cushion too much, like I did on lap 1, it just throws the car completely. And I lost second to Darcy on the first lap, so we sort of just had to try and slide up into it. And unfortunately, the slide line ended up being the quickest line. And honestly, I hate it when it just turns to that because you can't really do much passing. Obviously, Horden moved up through the field, but a lot of cars didn't finish either. So, it is what it is. You get those sometimes, but just take the good with the bad.
Mate, wicked run by you and your team here tonight, mate. Quick sponsor shout out to Turns Bills on this race machine.
Yeah, obviously everyone for putting on the race. Jacob and Liam, you and Brett for putting on the broadcast. All our partners at SM Simsport. First of all, Nathan Bennett, SRT Australia, is a big supporter of me and ODSC, so put him on the car tonight. So thank you, Nathan. And all our other partners, Salah Motorsport, MSP Shop Fittings, KOGS Roller Doors, Mega Cash Penrith and South Windsor, Baldwin Family Racing, Oceanic Dirt Sim Events, BB7 Setups, CD Cinematography, and congrats to Clayton on the win and Haddon for third.
Mate, well done on P2, mate, as well. We'll see you next week, mate. Congratulations on P2. We'll move right now on to position number 3, race fans, and it was a wicked drive by this guy. Good to see him back on the podium here tonight as well at Knoxville Raceway. Home in position number 3 is Aaron Hatton in the 13 car. Aaron, mate, wicked drive by your team here tonight, mate. It was a pretty gnarly race out there.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Really enjoyable race. Would have liked to have crept up on Brady a bit more and try to challenge for that second place, but just couldn't find enough grip. So happy to come home in third.
Mate, run us through the difference with this race car here tonight, and obviously the difference with the racetrack. Obviously, she was pretty slick out there, but mate, obviously you're also one of the other cars using the slider line, mate. Run us through this racetrack.
Well, actually, surprising earlier on, there was actually quite a bit of grip, but I found that a short diamond was working quite well, and then slider obviously into 1 and 2. So just kind of searching around for the grip and making whatever works work, and just seemed to find something. So yeah,
mate, well done on the drive here tonight, the Knoxville Raceway for round number 11 of the Super Pro Midget Series, mate. Quick sponsor shout out. Who turns the wheels on this machine?
Yeah, SMS Fabrication, Logitech, Drago Course, Magic, Matrix, and FYB Racing. Cheers,
Mate,
guys.
well done on position number 3 here tonight, Aaron, mate. Congratulations. Well, race fans, how cool was that? And what a night here tonight, the Knoxville race. We got through that pretty easily. And, well, don't forget to catch all the action live on Thursday, Australia time, Wednesday, America time for the Team VLR Spring Fling race with super late models on the program for that one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this will bring us to a close, and we'd like to thank all our sponsors as well here on Ultimate Dirt TV, as we do always. And we'll see you guys next week for round number 12 here for the Super Dirt Pro Midget Series. My name is Matt Bailey, and thanks a lot for watching Ultimate Dirt TV.